Affleck. We got Ben Affleck. He's America as it gets.
But, not the best Batman.
Well, what do you mean?
Christian Bale.
He was, he's the latest Batman.
Well, the latest.
I bet you Affleck will be the best.
You think
so? There's no, dude. I'm not going to say, again, I haven't spoken to this fucking cat in years. Last conversation we had with the email, and I said, hey, man, you're going to be Batman. I do a podcast, Fatman Batman, come over. He's like, oh, well, I'm making this movie with Fincher right now. And that was Gone Girl. And then he went off to make Batman. And there's nothing to talk about yet, obviously. But so I don't doubt that sooner or later he'll pop into the Batcave. But that all being said, where was I going with that? Oh,
best Batman.
I know that dude, man. I trained that dude. like Ra's al Ghul, like Liam Neeson. I was his Liam Neeson. No. Knowing him, knowing how much he loves the character, and knowing what a fucking perfectionist he is. Now, a lot of people will be like, what about this movie, that movie, Jersey Girl? Fuck all that. I'm saying this dude's a perfectionist. This dude has now, they kicked his ass down to the bottom at one point. It was like, Good Will Hunting, and then fucking like Geely, and then fucking Fargo. He's back up top. Nobody ever wants to go reverse. Yeah. And here's the golden opportunity for him to do something that he'd been talking about doing like when we were kids, going like, why don't they do a serious version of Batman? How come they don't do the Dark Knight Returns? Now he's sitting in that fucking seat. No fucking way the dude lets the ball or batarang drop. Like, I promise you, he's thought about this a lifetime, and now at this moment he's just like, and not like I'm gonna be the best by default, but he won't let himself not be the fucking best Batman. And he's just doubled up. He doubled down. Like, he's got his chance under the aegis of another director, but then shortly thereafter they're gonna let him tell his fucking Batman story, which Chris Terrio wrote, but I'm sure Ben was like, this is what I want to do, go after this, blah blah blah. No, I honestly feel I'm biased, and of course, so this is not an internet headline. Kevin Smith thinks Ben Affleck will be the best Batman. Naturally, of course, I felt that, but it's not just like, I like that guy or I worked with that guy. I mean, I guess part of it is because I know a little bit about his motivations and shit from back in the day. I just don't see that dude being anything but excellent in that role. He won't let himself. There's too much riding on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially
not even professionally, just like
personally, professionally. He loves the character. He loves the fact that he's playing the character. I assume I haven't had a conversation with him about it. But he's always loved the character, but he knows he has a professional stewardship here. He watches all those comic book movies and stuff. He's got an opinion, so he knows he'd been like, here you go, man. Here's the cape. He's not going to do like Batman and Robin or something like that. The dude's going to try to make the absolute best Batman movie that's ever been made. The only way you get to do that is if you're the best Batman that's ever fucking been on screen. I honestly think he'll crush it, man. It's one shot in the trailer, dude, but him looking at that fucking cowl, that's pretty intense. Like, you do have Jeremy Irons behind him helping out with his performance, going like, this is when he gets pissed off, doing it, whatever the fucking punch him in the turkey next Batman, whatever it is. But it's a real kind of like the anger, the rage, and it's there, man. And I got no rooting interest in as much as and he's in my next fucking movie at all. I just think he's gonna be cool, even if I never worked with that guy. I think he's got the fucking look and stuff. We just killed a lot of time talking about it. Exactly. But it is Fatman on Batman. Hey, we do the thing.
We
should be doing. All right, let's move the fuck back to.